My channel, just keep swimming 1111. Hope you're doing good today. This is a singles reading. So if you're tuning in and you're just on autoplay and you're like, uh-oh, I'm not single, this may not be your reading, okay? So go ahead and switch off if you're not single, okay? Just want to give everyone a heads up. All right, so if you are interested in this reading, stick around. If you're newly single, maybe you've been single for a long time. It doesn't really matter how single you are. It's just if you feel single and you're okay with that. So this is for people that are happy to meet new people, okay? This is gonna be for all you singles out there that have been requesting me, Steph, please do a video for singles because you always do soulmates or twin flames or people that are still connected to someone else, but what about the singles? All right, I didn't forget you guys, and thank you for letting me know that I need to do more readings like that. You're absolutely right. So let's see what is going on for the singles. All right, let me get into this energy. Show me single energy, please, for January 2022. Show me the single energy. I was really picking up on Viking energy, and that's why I put that picture up for the thumbnail. Ooh, this one wants to fall out. So, yeah, I don't know if you're like into Vikings or you've been watching Viking shows or you're just, I don't know, maybe you're really into Renaissance fair stuff. I don't know. But if that connects to you and you're like, oh yeah, I have a Viking vibe, or I'm attracted to this Viking thing, or I'm really into a Viking show right now, or whatever, if there's some kind of a connection between you and a Viking situation, know that I'm really harnessing your energy. But if you are not connecting to that kind of a Viking energy, this may not be the reading for you. It's all about what you connect with, okay? And I really channeled that vibration as soon as I was going to start this video, okay? Even Viking music or whatever that's all about. So there's something in the middle going on with you, which is currently, and you don't know, you're kind of open, you're kind of neither here nor there. I feel like there's some kind of a situation, it could be someone's interested in you and you're not sure about that person, okay? It could be that maybe you are happy single and you're not really looking for a relationship and you're kind of on the fence. But whatever this card is, the way it's falling and laying itself down sideways for me really makes me feel like you are on the fence about something, okay? So if you're single and you're already resonating, boom, there it is. Bottom of the deck, Aries. You might really be attracted to Aries people, or there's an Aries coming into your life, or you have Aries in your chart. Maybe the Aries energy is just connecting with you today. But this is about a new beginning. All right, this is about a fresh new start and having creativity. So I feel if you are single right now, you are super creative. Like you are just in major creation mode at work, at play, with writing, with singing, with acting, with cooking, with painting, whatever be it. You're just like, boom, I'm creative right now. You're just in that energy. This is a fresh, brand new start for you, 2022. And the way you feel is, this is my year. This is my fucking year. And I think you're right. I think I'm picking up on your vibes. Let's go ahead and reveal some of your shadows, though, just because. Okay. All right. Naked before the stars. Ooh, I'm kind of digging that vibe for you. We keep getting this goddamn card. I just want to pull it out of the deck. Calling in the storm. You're ready for anything. You're like, bring it, just bring it. You're prepared, you're independent, you've got this sexy vibe going on, okay? That's what's happening. You have a sexy vibration. It's just very attractive. And believe me, you're gonna be noticed, okay? This naked before the stars is you're real and you're raw, you're more real than you've ever been before. This is a period in your life to which you know yourself really well. This is a part of your life where you're comfortable in your skin. You know what I mean? And you're living your truth. I feel like what's really been activated in your life is your throat chakra. You're speaking your truth and you're living your truth. You're extremely authentic. More than you've ever been in your life. And it is this singleness that's really brought out this independence in you. Okay? And you love being so genuine. You love being so real. And you would hate to give that up. And that kind of goes along with my title. I said, it's over. Single and okay with that. Like you're loving it. You're loving your singleness because you're loving how real you are. And you're just not that real in a relationship. It's like you can't be genuine to yourself. You have to put on a mask. You have to pretend. You have to act. You have to, you know, create some kind of a mold for yourself to appease a partner. And I think you're just really tired of that. You're done with that. You just want to be you. At the same time, love interests you via attraction. So you might be feeling sexual. You know, it's not necessarily that you're falling in love with someone as much as you're looking around and you're feeling like, ooh, I'm very attracted to certain people, and you're very much into your own sexual energy and you're owning it. You're very powerful. You're very confident. Feeling a lot. Okay, so you're feeling a lot more sexy than you normally feel. That's what I'm picking up on. Spirit's like, yeah, Steph, the singles are feeling good about themselves. They're doing something with their hair, their makeup, their body. They're just changing. They're feeling pretty fucking hot. All right. So you're feeling in good vibes. Bottom of the deck, we have the new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So Jupiter in Aquarius, Vedic sidereal, not tropical, is trying to bring forth a relationship. And you're kind of like, I really love my singleness. But you have this feeling like something's going to happen, something's coming, something is coming. There is a love interest on the way to you. And whether you're really, you know, seeking it out on purpose or you're not at all, I still think it's coming. But just realize that love is going to get kind of blessed onto you, and it's going to happen. So for a lot of you singles, you're happy single, don't be too happy because something's about to happen. You're about to get into a relationship of some sort. Even if it starts out as a friendship, it's going to blossom. So there's a storm coming into your life, and I'm going to tell you, it's your singleness that's going to be tested because there's somebody coming in. I don't know, but anyways, like I said, whether you're ready or not. Let's reveal the tarot. The first tarot we have is the Eight of Swords. Trapped, stuck in your head. This is you preserving yourself. You're like, no. I'm off limits. Sorry. I'm, you know, feeling very confident, very strong in myself. This is the number 8 strength card energy. So it's about self-control. And you have been putting yourself in a cage for a while in your singleness. Why? Because you don't want to be hurt. There's stuff out there that has hurt you. You have been definitely brokenhearted. Okay? And now that you're single, you love the feeling of being safe. You love the feeling of not being able to be hurt, take advantage of, lied to. Okay? So you're just like, I'm not really ready to come out of this cage. You know, you've got your own heart caged up. A lot of these thoughts, these ideas, these feelings are fear. So you are in the process of facing your fear. All right? Let's see what you're kind of on the fence about right now. More swords. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. We have a lot of air energy here. Aquarius, air sign, calling in the storm, air sign energy, 8 of Swords, air sign energy, and 2 of Swords, air sign energy. So I'm just saying, maybe it's a Libra, maybe it's a Gemini, could be, but there's very strong Aquarius, very strong Aries. So I don't know. What you're on the fence about is literally being on the fence, having to choose between two. So what is this fork in the road? All right, there's a fork in the road for you. I'm not sure yet what this is all about, but I kind of feel like you have some big plans for yourself. Maybe it's a 5-year plan. Maybe it's a 10-year plan. I don't know. But you're almost reconsidering your plans. And I think you're revamping your plans for your future. I really just want to say what you're on the fence about is you're in planning mode right now. So what are you planning? What is it that you're trying to get to? I don't know. You'll know. But I know that whatever you're trying to build and create, whatever decision this is for you, I just want you to know that you will come out of this dark fog of indecision. This is only temporary. Right now, it's an indecision. If you feel uncertain about your future, uncertain about are you ever going to be taken, Are you ever going to be in a relationship, or are you always going to be single? There's this kind of weighing and pros and cons. It's almost better to be single, but at the same time, what if? And so I think you're on the fence and you're back and forth because you're trying to make plans. Some of you guys are trying to plan on a move. You're not sure if you want to move. And for a lot of you, that's what this is all about. I really want to move, but should I? And so you're contemplating pros and cons about a move, honestly and truly. Other people, it's not really about a relationship person that you're going to go out and seek as much as it is, am I going to open myself up for love or not? So for a lot of you guys, you're on the fence about even being open to the possibility of a relationship, because a lot of you guys have been closed off from a relationship because you've been hurt before. And so this is kind of, I don't know if I'm going to get myself back out there or not. And you're on the fence. If you're ready, you're just on the fence. I think you're ready. I think this Aries fresh brand new start Fool card really says take a leap of faith, put yourself out there, take a risk. It's time for a fresh new start. But this other part of you is fuck the fresh start. I know it's out there. And I looked up, I saw my live at 11:11. Just saying. Let's keep going. What's happening here in the future? Oh, so you're worried about divorce. You're like, I don't want to get involved because I don't want to go through another breakup. It looks like you've been jaded, single person. You've had some really fucked up partners, probably an air sign. And you're just like, to start another relationship is to say that maybe it could end back up in the toilet. You know, and that's what you're on the fence about. You don't know if you really even want to fuck with it. It's like, I don't want to play with fire. I don't want to play with fire. We're going to get some answers, though, on what Spirit says about all of this. All right. I'm going to hold this card over here. So these are your conscious thoughts, okay? Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Spirit, clarify the Eight of Swords and what you want to tell the collective singles about this past situation of putting their heart in a cage, kind of building a wall, you know, protecting themselves. What do you want to tell them about that? Oh my gosh. So do you have chills? Because you're going to be on an 8-8 frequency. You are totally an 8. I don't know what's going on with that. You got 8 of Pentacles down here, which is consistency. And you have the 8 of Swords. This is about self. And you are in your single self. We have cleanse. Spirit says you need to cleanse yourself from doing the same shit over and over and over again repetitively. There is a particular cycle that you do in relationships. It always starts the same. The middle is the same. And the end is the same. It is a karmic cycle. And this is why you've been jaded. This is why you've been hurt. This is why you've been brokenhearted. Spirit says you need to break that cycle. You keep recreating the same relationship over and over again, just with different people, which explains why you're on the fence about even starting another relationship again. Okay, you're like, I don't even know if I should. I don't even know if I want to. It always ends the same. Again, it's that fear, and you're on the fence. Spirit's like, you can break that today. You can cleanse that energy out of your life. You can face your karma head on. Spirit, what does my collective need to do to clear this up, to get rid of the karma? All right, what is this collective singles? What do they have to do to clear it up? What is it they need to focus on? Help us with this indecision. Help us with this on the fence. Help us see what we can't see because we're blindfolded, trying to make a decision. Show us and reveal to us what is needing to be dealt with. Ooh, okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have here the Knight of Cups. I already have a message with that, but I'm going to wait till I see the other card. Ticking time bomb. Knight of Cups. This indecision that you're in, guys, romance only lasts for so long. This is a very important message for the singles that think romance, in your particular case, is like the movies are a fairy tale. Because Spirit is saying it's not. Yes, it's like a fairy tale because it feels like a fairy tale because it's like a drug. when you start getting in a relationship, all the serotonin is just going to your mind. You're filled with love drugs, okay? And you feel like you're high. You have a natural high. And that excitement and that lust and that I can't wait to see you is only temporary. It's not always going to be like that. It's going to get to a point where when you're in a relationship, it gets boring. It's going to get to a point where sex isn't as often. It's going to get to a point where conversation tends to veer more off into work and family matters and things like that. And Spirit's like, look, you need to learn to work at a connection, that it takes work. It's not always going to be love and romance. It's not always going to be a love movie. All right? And so Spirit says you need to wake up. You need to wake up out of this fog, out of this blindfoldedness, out of this I can't see. You need to be the hanged man. You know, thinking about Odin and you know, Vikings and all of that. He hung himself upside down on a tree for 9 days so he could see clearly. And he came back with vision. He was able to see what he needed to see. It was a sacrifice. And I know we don't have the hanged man in this reading, but you need to almost take a pause, and this being single is a pause. It is a break. So you can see clearly. There's something about the Pisces energy that's calling you. See where you have Pisces. See what house you have Pisces in. And if you have a planet in Pisces, pay attention to that planet. There's a lesson from Pisces. And it's going to be about release, letting go, change, transformation, rebirth, and the acceptance of loss, and the dealing with that. Because your Pisces energy is calling you. But yeah, most of these spirits like, listen, if you're single and you feel like it never works out, or no matter how many times you keep going at it, it ends up in the same way, which is separation, relationship in the toilet. You have to break that cycle. And mostly it's because love is not a fairy tale. Well, not always. And I mean, it's not lasting is what I mean. You can be madly in love for the rest of your life with someone. Madly in love with them. But it will never always feel the way it did when you first got together. That honeymoon phase is real, and it does fade. But if you want to keep the love alive, you have to work at it. And if you're really good at working on that and creating that in relationships, then it just means that whomever you're with may need to work on your partnership in the future. Because they also are maybe in the same boat where they expect your love life to be the way it was in the beginning. And maybe you're older. Maybe you've had a lot of life experience. Maybe you've already been married, maybe more than once. Maybe you've just been in a bunch of in and out relationships. Whatever your situation is, you definitely have some experience. You definitely have a story to tell about love and the brokenheartedness of it all. And you're scared because you're like, what if they fall out of love? Steph, what if I get in a relationship and they're not sure about me? You know, you also have this fear where you think somebody might get bored with you. And you don't do it for them anymore. Maybe you're afraid of aging. But there's that confusion, and there's where Spirit says you're a little bit on the fence because of fear again. And you know that the romance just doesn't last like that. Spirit, what do we need to know about the fear? Let's talk about the fear of relationships down the toilet. Fears of divorce, fears of separation. How is that affecting us? What do we need to know? Huh? You got the hanged man. Fucking channeled it. I love when I do that shit, whatever. There it is. Wake up call. Wake up. Spirit's like, you need to go do some deep reflection about what love really is. And now that you're alone, now that you're single, now that you can break those habits, I need you to really wake up. I need you to see. And we talked about Odin hanging himself upside down on a tree. And that's like literally, yeah, the hangman. Ironic? No. Divine message? Yes. The next card here is Two of Wands. What do you want? This is you decide your path. You decide the road you're headed on. You have to go in with confidence, which is the fire energy, and you have to be willing to work at it. You've had a lot of twos, and we talked about two being your year. Well, you have two. Two is your year, 22, 2022. You have to go deep within and see what's inside of you that needs to be revealed to your truth, your throat chakra. Pisces energy for sure. If you will it, it will be yours. If you believe it to be true, it is true. Whether you say you are right, whether you say you are wrong, you are right. You're absolutely 100% on the dot. Whatever you speak becomes things. What you believe is your reality. That's just a fact. And Spirit's like, you need to wake up to the fact that your fear is going to string you along and take you down a path that you've been on before, the trodden path. And if you don't want to be on the trodden path, you better wake up. You better figure out what path you want to be on, because you have to break those cycles. Be real, be honest, be true. I also think there's definitely someone coming into your future. This person would have already been divorced. This person would already be mature. This person coming into your life is being led there by Spirit. You don't maybe see them yet. Maybe you don't even know them yet, but they're on their way. This person that you're about to meet at some point in the future is going through a process of waking up spiritually. So there is a partner in line for you, spiritually ready to come into your life. But I think the person that you're going to end up with is going to be a divorced person. And I maybe that's for you, maybe that's not for you. I just see that's what's kind of happening. That person may have had some experience like you in life. This person is a sensitive individual. This person is spiritually minded. They're going to be on track with spirituality. This person that you're going to meet is waking up. You're going to meet this person about 2 weeks into the spring. Ironically, that's Taurus and Aries energy. We talked about that. So we're definitely talking about between April and May. About 2 weeks into April and May, you're going to meet someone. And this is the time of preparation. This person is also going to be, I feel, into like bows and arrows. I don't know, I just kind of get that vibe from this person. And the fact that I've been calling on this kind of Viking energy since I started this reading, I feel like this person would really be into like the Renaissance, Viking energy, maybe just old world energy, very, very old world. This person would kind of have an old world vibe, the way they style their hair, maybe the way they wear jewelry, maybe the way they dress, maybe just the way they think and they speak, maybe the way they view relationships. But this is an old soul, and they're going to be really attracted to a time that was ancient. And they're going to be kind of wanting to kind of have vibes of living their life like that. This could even be like a Scandinavian person coming into your life, ethnicity-wise, or something like that. I don't know. And it doesn't have to be. I mean, my brother is, Hispanic person, Native American person, and he really takes on a Viking vibe about himself, the way he styles his hair, the kind of music he likes, the shows he's into. So it doesn't always have to do with an ethnicity as much as it has to do with the heart of someone, how someone feels about themselves, what they're into, how they portray themselves. You might find a lot of qualities in this person that reminds you of someone from those times. Maybe it's the way they see traditional home. Maybe it's the way they see families. Maybe it's the way they see things sexually, intimately. I don't know. Maybe it's the way they see war. or masculinity or femininity. Maybe it's the way they're into magic. You know, there's a lot of magic in those days. So, you know, these are just clues about someone who may be coming into your life. And know this person has already been in a relationship, a very serious relationship, if not maybe a couple of them. This is a well-seasoned, mature person. So you're going to wait for it. Hanged Man, there's going to be a block before you get to go on this new path with this person. So you are in a blocked period. You are in hibernation, singles. You are at a time where you're not sure about putting yourself out there or not. You are in a time where you're just not even sure if there's ever anyone for you. You are in a time where you're kind of diagnosing your problems and addressing them so you could heal them. You're working on yourself. And you're very much hard at work financially. Those are all good things. Just know that it is about to change. Let's get some feelings on that. Guys, I shit you not. Maybe I was just seeing a bow and arrow because it was a Sagittarius thing, but you all heard me say I think this person's into bows and arrows. Look what the fuck is here. And by the way, that's an Aries symbol also. Aries is the arrow, and it's the god of war, which usually fights with a bow and arrow. So this is super connecting, and I cannot believe I called it, and boom, there it is in the card. This is luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Interesting enough that this person has a goal in their mind, which is love. They're going to come to you. You have a goal in your mind. Maybe not at this very moment, but deep down in the subconscious, you do. And you're going to reach that goal because luck is on your side. I feel like if you have Saggy in your chart and you're dealing with an air sign individual or an Aquarius or an Aries, you're going to be getting a lot of money and luck and love. And I just feel like this is your lucky period. I've never seen something pop out like that, so certain. But I hope you're prepared for love that's going to come in like a shooting star. It's like once in a blue moon, and then all of a sudden you're blessed. It's just crazy. It's that kind of luck. Okay, so it says here, whatever is coming your way, single collective, it looks like you need to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius marks the restart of a fun period after feeling so sad and low. The energy is adventurous and willing to take a few risks. Hello, Fool card. But be careful. You don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change a philosophy or change your mind about something important like love, relationships. It can also signal that a trip is coming your way, and it's coming up. If that's something you're working on to achieve, know that that travel is near. Excuse me, guys. But overall, singles, this message card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of a gift, even if that simply means widening your view. Count your blessings literally. Write them down and say them out loud. This is a moment of gratitude. You need to laugh more is also an additional meaning. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded right now. Start a week of gratitude practice. Journal it, blog it, whatever. Just do it. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, a great cosmic quest, and also ultra spirituality. It is the sign of optimism, and it is a sign of big ideas. The energy is fiery and hot and extensive. It's expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius brings so much joy to a situation. Nothing is set in stone. With Sagittarius and an optimistic energy, you could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy right now by expecting the best. Expect the best. And that is it for that message there. So yeah, luck is on your side. I know you're uncertain about a love interest, hun, but it's kind of big, something very important, especially to do with love. And the only reason I mention love coming your way is this. All right? But you're on the fence about it. You're not even sure how you feel about it. Because you're single and you're happy. You're finally living your life the way you want to live it. You finally don't have to answer to anyone if you don't feel like it. So you have so much confidence, and you'd hate to destroy that confidence. But at the same time, this is coming in like a gift, like a blessing. Even the star card represents a blessing, and you know the star card is very Aquarius in the tarot, and this is naked before the stars. And you have this, bring love into the situation. Listen, I hate to push you in a direction, but both of these are new moons, and you did get that full card. Love is happening. There is a love relationship, and I think what it's saying is open up your mind because it's about to bless you. Open up your perspective, but do not create the same love affair that you always have. Stop recreating it, pentacle after pentacle after pentacle. It's time to cleanse the old energy. If you get into this new relationship, it's got to be different. So let's read this new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Aquarius is all about progress and modern. So this is the time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius means no looking back. Change is on its way and could become very quickly happening right now. Whether you get a change that you want or don't want depends both on what you believe you can have. This card comes with a suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving and not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up in your reading. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move forward towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. Additional meanings is you need to be more detached from a past situation. Second, thinking outside of the box will bring a solution. And improve your karma by doing some charitable work. So Aquarius is a water sign because some people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer. But actually it's an air sign, as is far more about intellectual energy than emotional energy. And this card, no matter when you draw it, is about dropping convention, and it works well with thinking in the future. All right, so this is going to come in the future. Again, I feel like with this card. It's certainly not in front of you right now. It's not. This is an opportunity that comes in knocking, like I said, about 2 weeks into the spring. So right now you're going to be in Hanged Man. You're pausing for perspective. You're clearing up some confusion. You're dealing with some karma. You're getting in the groove of yourself. But believe me, this is going to be happening. You're also going to feel an electric current kind of energy, like shock into your body, February 2nd, 2022. That's the 22222 portal. So you singles are going to feel this jolt, an invigoration. Something will go inside of you that wants you to partner up, that wants you to open up that partner vibe. And so believe me, this is coming in. Funny, I look up, I see 77 people watching. Just some symbolism here of doubles. twos. So you really are about to get kind of shot by Cupid's arrow. And I really feel like this bow and arrow energy is Cupid's arrow. And it is about to strike. Again, this is going to be in spring. It's not so much right now. Okay? But this is happening for you. And like I said, especially if you have Aries or Aquarius, Sagittarius really came in strong. Okay, Aries, Aquarius, and Sagittarius, as well as, you know, the air signs really coming in. The only water sign that really popped in was Pisces, if that has anything to do with you guys. But love is coming in. Let's get a truth bomb. What is a truth bomb you need to know? Bottom of the deck, we have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, and wanting to date. It's right there in black and white.
It's gray with white eyes.
Okay, I'll look for it. I'm almost done.
But tell me where the last time you have it.
A long time ago. I don't know. The last time you had it was in the playroom. So anyways, this is not going to be about love, guys. This is going to be a small bit of affection. It's not going to be like, boom, major romance right away. This is, I like you. I like you a lot. It's going to be a romance that will blossom, okay? It's going to be full of flirting. You guys are going to have fun together. It's going to be lighthearted. And you are going to go on dates with this person, okay? You're going to go on a lot of dates. The next card that comes out is Keys on a Ring. Many options, decisions, decisions, decisions. Unconventional, stringing along. Could be some one-night stands. Be careful. This is kind of a warning. It's the truth bomb. You don't want to be strung along. You don't want to be a notch on a belt. You don't want to be a key to a ring of keys. This is, don't throw yourself out there intimately and physically. Don't do it. You have to be sure before you start being sexual. A lot of you guys feel like men or women out there today want to feel you sexually before they've decided they want to continue to date you. But I feel like that's a chain reaction of what you've always done. You've always gotten intimate with someone you've dated. Intimate, 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 intimate. These are the pentacles you keep recreating. And you're hoping that, like the flower of life, which is the symbol in this pentacle, that you're going to create more life. You're going to create a relationship. Love will bloom. Marriage will come. And Spirit says, no, no, no. That's the wrong formula. That is the wrong energy. I don't want you to be sexual. I do get the energy that Spirit is okay with you kissing, making out, maybe even teasing someone a little bit, keeping that romantic vibration going, but not throwing yourself out there, not fully. Yeah. So anyways, you can't throw yourself out there like that. And that is the warning. So if that's been your pattern to constantly be intimate, this is saying you have to change that up. Yes?
Grandma wants you to come over today to move her bed because you moved it too close to the wall. Now she can't use her lamp or her electric blanket or anything.
Okay, well, call her back and tell her I know. We were planning on going over there anyways.
Oh, calling her back's a lot of effort.
Just do it.
But she knows you're coming over today. She just wanted to make sure.
Okay. All right. So anyways, yeah. If you guys have always been this truth bomb is if you've always been a one-night stand kind of person, if you've always gone on a date and gotten intimate the first date, truth bomb, don't do that again. You're fucking it all up. Not that you don't already know that, but then the relationship is just going to be sexual, and that's going to be the ticking time bomb. That's going to blow everything up. On the other hand, if all you do is go on multiple dates and you're not open to flirtation, you're not open to kissing, you're not open to sharing any physical, then you're a stick in the mud. You're a joke. You're someone that someone feels they have zero chemistry with. And you keep repetitively destroying your relationships or your dates because you're not willing to open up. You've got your heart locked up in a cage, 8 of Swords. You're scared to be intimate because of some past situation. So you're Sarah Plain and Tall. You're goody two-shoes. You're stick in the mud. You're someone that is so preserved that the child lock can never be opened. And they just see you as a dead end. This is going nowhere. If this person is this unintimate early in the dating honeymoon phase, I don't even want to know what it would be like married to this person, because it would be completely uneventful and completely not intimate. And so someone will be turned off from you and just go the other direction. So if you are on lockdown and you've got that chastity belt on and you've got I don't kiss on dates, if you've got no chemistry at all, like you're just going to send those arrows flying in a completely different direction, not towards you. Cupid's arrow will not hit you. So that is a warning there with that also, because you did have that I want to date, I like you, a relationship blossoming. Okay, so there's a warning and a truth bomb for both of you. You need balance, you need harmony, you need to be in the middle. You need to have that chemistry. You need to feel that connection with someone. You need to keep it going for a while though while you're dating. I think the magic number here is like you need to set a schedule on when you're willing to become intimate. How long is that going to be? Is it going to be a month? Is it going to be 3 months? You know, is it 90 days? Do you have a problem with that? Are some of you ladies and gentlemen so horny that there's no possible way you could wait? Then you have an issue. And you're the ticking time bomb. You're going to fuck it all up. And that's the cycle that you keep repeating that needs to be broken. 8-8. Get some control. Cleanse yourself of that energy. Stop throwing yourself around like that. You don't have self-respect and you need to wake up with the Hangman card. Okay? Wake up. That's not the fucking way to do relationships. Stop throwing yourself out. Stop throwing the relationship away. Because the person that's going to be seeing you says, wow, you're easy. What kind of a value do you have? Do I even have to work for you? Do I have to fight for you? Do I have to earn you in any way? Nah. You're just right there on a silver platter. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't really want that anymore. And the vision that Spirit is giving me is when you eat a bunch of sweets and you feel guilty afterwards. The vision that I got was ice cream. Sorry, I'm just getting this like message. It's weird. Somebody just gorged themselves on like a pint of ice cream and like maybe a banana split and this and that. And they decided to get more sweets. Maybe they got seconds. You know, they just piled it on there and they just eat this mountain ice cream sundae explosion. And it tastes so good right now. And it just, and that's what your love is. It's this big mountain explosion. And then when you're done eating it, you feel like shit. You regret it. You wish you would have not eaten that much. You want to go work out the next day, eat something healthy. You feel like you're going to gain 10 pounds this week just because you blew it on all that sugar. And you just feel out of whack and unbalanced. And you fell into the temptation. You know what I mean? So yeah, if that's you guys that have sex way too early when dating, you're going to fuck it all up. And this is just a truth bomb that you need to know. You're going to regret sleeping with that person and they're going to regret sleeping with you. It's going to be sweet and great that night, but the next day there's regrets. And you're not going to get that phone call back, or they're going to avoid you like the plague till they get the next craving. And then when they want to splurge on another ice cream again, who are they going to call? You. All right? They're going to call you because you represent the indulgence, but you don't represent the meal. Okay? You represent a regretful dessert. I'm sorry, but you do. Now, if you want to represent the meal, if you want to represent the healthy lifestyle, you want to represent the meat and potatoes, the what sustains someone throughout life, you need to be that. And that's give them a little, but not a lot. Let them have a taste, just not the whole thing. Let them know that the goods are here, but you're not going to get them till you give me something. That is this trade-off, this spin-off that needs to happen. It's the goods are definitely here, and I'm going to let you know how good it really is. You're going to get a nice representation and taste of what this could be. Use your imagination, guys. But if you want the real deal, you need to be vulnerable to me. You need to reveal your innermost feelings to me. You need to not just undress your body, you need to undress your mind and your soul. I want to get into you, okay? That's going to take time. And that's why the Hanged Man says, take it slow. Take it slow, okay? You really need to watch yourself, because if you're not careful with how you operate this next relationship, it's going to blow up in your face. You will end it in a separation or divorce or just relationship down the toilet, okay? So don't be a key on a ring. Don't be easy, okay? And don't be a stick in the mud, all right? Because if you are those prudes that are just super ultra religious, super ultra, you know, I only do this, you know, for marriage, that's kind of old fashioned. And unless you want to go live with the monks or the Amish or the Mennonites, and you want to go be super religious and live like that and have people arrange your marriage, don't fuck up your marriage. Don't fuck up your relationship, because you're going to fuck it up. Because it's not like that nowadays. It's just not. I'm not telling you to be a nasty whore. I'm just saying you cannot be such a stick in the mud that your vibration is completely closed off to any of the opposite sex or same, whatever you're in, but so closed off that they want nothing to do with you. That you go out and you can't even hold their hand. Or you go out, you can't even tell them they're beautiful. You go out and you won't even give them a kiss on the cheek. Goodbye. You have to give a signal, a clue that there is chemistry. Because if someone goes out with you and there is nada, you don't even compliment them, you don't even flirt, you don't even give a hint, they're gone. They want nothing to do with you. Because God forbid they actually get into a relationship with you because you're a nice guy or a nice girl. They're going to think sex is like fucking a dead fish, and they're going to think that life with you would be boring as hell. They're going to think that you guys are going to be sitting by the fire, knitting a freaking crocheted blanket, and someone's over there reading the newspaper. And that's about as intimate as it fucking gets in love. Nobody wants that. Maybe when they're 90, but nobody else wants that. Okay? So you cannot be a stick in the mud. If you want to attract someone into your life and you are single and you're on the fence and you're like, maybe I'm going to put myself out there, change. There is energy in your reading about take a risk. Get out of your comfort zone. Rahu is switching nodes. Oh my God, fuck, I just realized that. Rahu's going to be going into Aries. And that's why we're feeling all of this. Rahu is changing positions, leaving Taurus and going into Aries. And it's funny that you're being drawn there. That's what Aries wants you to do. The nodes right now, Rahu and Ketu, which is the north node and the south node. Rahu will always be the jungle. Ketu will always be the castle, the safe haven, the lack of exploration, the wanting to be stuck with your roots, okay, wanting to let go of all things, just getting away from this world. Rahu wants to be involved in this world. You need balance, of course. But Rahu is asking you to dive into the Aries energy. And for you guys, that may not be your comfort zone. Being risky, being fun, changing the way you look, the way you act, the way where you live, what you do for a living, how you operate relationships, all of that is about to change. And springtime, yeah, boom, this is going to bring you into this rebirth. You're not going to, I don't know, you're going to change. Let's get another truth bomb. And we just talked about healthy choices, about not stuffing yourself with ice cream, but getting sustained. This is sustainable relationship. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. And I think that's what the singles are doing, and you are absolutely taking this leap of faith. I don't have to preach to you anymore. You know what's good. What needs to be revealed in the shadows? What needs to be revealed in the shadows of making healthy choices? Please show us what needs to be revealed in the shadows, making healthy choices. What lies in the shadow? We got 3, okay. First one, excuses. Stop making excuses. Excuses why you can't go out. Excuses why you can't date anyone. Excuses why relationships never work out. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Like you might be full of excuses. Or maybe you're just, I don't know. You'll know what this is for you. I'm not going to preach about what this is for you. You'll know. Okay? But these are in the shadow of getting out of your comfort zone. Next is superficial, wearing a mask. Stop trying to be a chameleon and trying to fit into someone else's life because you think you want them. Because the truth is, you will not be happy. Example, right? You're not a very fit person. I mean, you would like to do yoga, maybe some stretches, but you're not Mr. or Mrs. Go to the gym girl or guy. And then you meet someone who is Mr. Active, Mr. Aries or Mrs. Aries, and they're at the gym 5 days a week. And they run marathons, or they do inclines, or they do all this other stuff. And you're like, oh, that seems really interesting. I would love to get into that. I'm going to go ahead and put my mask on and say, yeah, that's me, because that's who I want to be. That's not you. That's superficial. Your lifestyle is never going to blend with theirs. And no matter how much you're attracted to that person, no matter how much you want to make a go of it, it's never going to blend, because they will discover later that you are not like that. You will start to get irritated and aggravated every time they go to the gym, every time they want to go to the gym, every time they want to get out of the house and go do something like that. You're going to be more of a homebody, and you're going to be like, I don't like this. Why do they always want to go out? Why do, and resentment starts to build, which is repetitive cycle, which will blow up in divorce or separation. So don't put on the mask. If you're religious and you want to be with someone not religious, don't fake it. Don't act like you don't care about religion, because you know you do. Putting on that mask, boom, divorce. It will end in separation. So the shadow of taking a risk is not being fake just to get the relationship. Don't try to be someone that you think somebody wants. Don't try to be Betty Crocker just because somebody loves food. If you're not that good at cooking and you want to keep learning, tell them, hey, I'm not that good at cooking. I'm no Betty Crocker, but I'm learning. You have to open up. Don't be someone that's a chameleon and always blends into somebody else. So anyways, there's a warning of the shadow of getting out of your comfort zone. It doesn't mean that you can't be real with someone. And I think this genuine naked to the stars is be real. Be authentic. Who are you? What do you like? What do you like to do? Be real about it. You don't have to change to have this love coming in. That love's coming in. Don't be a chameleon. The next card is vengeful. Whew. Do you feel like, why is this a shadow? Don't rebound date is what I'm hearing. If a lot of you guys want to rebound and you want to get into a relationship with someone because you're single and you just want to meet someone and jump into it, that's vengeful. And you're trying to take vengeance on someone when really you're just taking vengeance on yourself. Don't open up into a relationship until you're really, really ready. And I also have a warning for you. Don't jump into a relationship with somebody else because they're being vengeful to their ex. You might meet someone that just got out of a relationship and they want to use you to get that person jealous. You have to be smart. You really need to get into your truth and be genuine and trust your instincts. Bottom of the deck, shocking. I think this is coming to us because it's this card, wanting to date. And then this card talking about many options. I really think that the person coming into your life is not just one special person. And you guys are like, uh-oh. The universe is not just sending you one person. There is many. Well, many is just more than one. Okay, it could be 2, could be 4. But the point is, if you are single right now, come spring, you will have had many options, or you'll have them all at once. And you really are going to have to go into your intuition. Interesting that that comes up. Let's go ahead and get some information on that particular energy. Tell me about these options. Which is probably true because Rahu brings in a lot of energy. And him going into Aries, oh yeah. So let's learn about your options. Here we have innocence. Look through fresh eyes. Okay. Look through fresh eyes. Then you guys have Joker, stir it up. Then you guys have retreat, stop the spin. I hate to say it, but I feel like you guys are always bad girl, bad boy type people. You go for the bad girl or the bad boy. That's what I feel. And I feel that is your cycle. You go for someone that's broken. You go for someone that has problems. You go for someone that's really just, it's just crazy. Do you feel like that is you? Do you feel like that's what you're experiencing or what you've been experiencing? Bottom of the deck here is aloof, seek non-attachment. You keep being hurt because you can't help but being attracted to a bad type. Interesting. And Rahu's going to bring more of them to you. That is really interesting. Tell me more about this cycle for the singles. Bad boy, bad girl type. They're innocent, or it's like you get one or the other. You get someone that's such a pushover, such an innocent, that it completely doesn't work for you. Or you attract someone that is totally bad for you. It's the Devil card. And you're like, is there anyone in the middle? Is there anyone? We have 10 of Wands, heavy burdens. Having to let it go, light bulb. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Soul searching. The bad boy, bad girl types are going to be the first ones to talk to you. The first ones to give you the eye across the room. The ones that have guts to talk to you. Okay? Those are usually the ultra confident bad boy, bad girl types. They have a secret up their sleeve. And the secret up their sleeve is they know they have to play off this innocence to get you. They're a trickster. They are. And you fall for it. You must have some kind of blinded to love situation. And it's like you meet these bad boy, bad girl types that play you like a fiddle. And you're just like, wow, they were fake as hell. I thought this person was a really good person. They took advantage of me. And this has made you retreat from love. This has made you hide. This has made you unopen. And what Spirit wants you to know, don't fall so easy. You have the power. You have the control. Why do you fall so easy? Why is it a couple words could dazzle you? How is it that a heartbreaking story of a shitty family life would attract you? Why do you take the bait so easy as an empath? Spirit's telling me you're going to hear stories like, I was an orphan, or I grew up in a really bad situation. My parents were always fighting and dad and mom were whatever. Or, you know, I've been abused in relationships. I've been taken advantage of. I've been cheated on. I've been lied to. So you're going to meet people that have these horror stories. And you're going to be like, oh, God, I feel so bad for this person. They don't have a good family like I had, or they don't have a good foundation. I can provide them that foundation. Oh, they have a really hard time dealing with spiritual things. I can guide them. So you always want to come in, and they know that. They know that you are willing to come in and fix them, to come in and heal them, to come in and love them. And they've used this tactic before. Be careful, because you are going to run into someone that uses this tactic. They may say, I love you soon, just to get you in bed. They may have a whole plot. That's the Joker. Seriously. You might meet someone that pictures you from afar, likes how you look, or likes what you drive, or likes what you have. They're watching you for a little while, maybe on social media, maybe in real life, however you meet them, I don't know. And they may tell themselves in their mind, I can be with this person. I can get this person in the sack. I can get this person, you know, and they make it their personal challenge, or maybe someone else challenges them. Maybe it's just between them and God. Maybe they just want to be with you. Maybe they're so addicted to that they come to you like a moth to a flame. And they're thinking before they even say hello to you, how they're going to play it off. They already know if you're going to fall for them or not. That's how the Joker works. They only go after the prey that they know they can take down. You know? A lion's not going to go after an elephant by himself. Are you fucking kidding me? But they'll go after a gazelle. No problem. So if you look like easy prey to someone like that, believe me, they're going to hunt. And if you're easy prey, they're going to go and they're going to go, I know exactly what this person wants to hear. They want to hear, I love you. They want romance. They want this, this, and that. Because you wear your heart on a sleeve. Let's say you like romance or poetry or old world magic, okay? They're going to bring it to the table. They already know what you're interested in because you made it known. So they're going to bring it to the table and you're going to eat all of it up. They're going to give you all that game. Romance, romance, romance. And then they're going to tell you how much they love you, like within a week or two. How much they're falling for you. All right, they're going to get you in the bag and wrapped around their fingers, and by the time they've gotten all they've wanted to siphon out of you, they're done. Because you were easy prey. And that is the lesson here for these singles. Do not be easy prey. Stop the spin, stop the cycle, stop the repeat. You've got to cleanse this of your energy. You need to open up for love, but be aware of the jackals. Be aware of the wolves in sheep's clothing. Be aware of the jokers. Don't be so innocent that you fall for the bait every time. Don't be so worried, though, that you're not open to dating at all. You have been single for a reason, and it's to get strong in yourself. To know thyself is to know God. To know yourself is to be in your power. To know yourself and be by yourself is to gain that authority in your intuition. So you can sift out the rats in your life. And there's a reason why you've been single. So feel good, feel strong. And this is about boundaries. Someone's coming into your life, but there's going to be more than one. Cupid's arrow is going to hit you. It's coming this spring. Be ready. Be intuitive. But this is a message about don't rush. Do not rush. I guess that's the biggest message about the singles so far is don't rush into this thing because you need to take your time. I'm not saying the wrong person is going to get in a relationship with you. I'm just saying that there's going to be more than one. And I'm saying the right person that's going to come to you is going to be willing to wait with the hanged man. The right person is not going to rush you into bed and not going to rush off either. The right person is going to hang around. The right person's going to want to be in communication with you for a while. The right person is going to be interested into learning more and more about you. The right person is going to learn from you, and you're going to learn from them. There's going to be chemistry and attraction, but there's not going to be a rush. Okay? And that is that wanting to date, wanting to flirt, having this love blossom. So there is the right one. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a sign who the right one is. I really feel it's Pisces, but let's just get a sign. Saggy, Aquarius really came in. Spirit, tell us who's the right one. Give us a sign. Who's the right one for the singles coming up this spring? Who is the right one? Thank you, markers, for handling the trash. All right. Oh, look what's popping out. This is breaking standards, breaking the mold, breaking karmic cycles. 3 of Cups. This person is going to be more like a friend. That's what this card is. It's about reconciliations, reunions, good times, and friendship. This may be someone, I hate to say it, but it could be. It's just a possibility. This new relationship could be someone from the past that just wants to be a friend at the time. There's a lot of chemistry and attraction, but you've broken some karmic chains in your life, and so have they. And so there could be a happy reunion and reconciliation between you and somebody else, okay? Now that person could be a Cancer vibration, but there may be a lover that's a return from the past, but not coming in with romantic vibrations, coming in as a friend, okay? Some kind of a friendship vibe. The next card here is Sagittarius, 9 of Wands, the last stand. They may have some strong Sag too, I don't know. But the right person coming in is a wounded warrior. That makes a lot of sense. The right person coming in has gotten over a very difficult past. They're no longer in the position of sobbing and feeling bad. They're in a position of getting over it. They've gotten over a heartbreak and a bad relationship. Could have been your own, or it could just be their past. But they've gotten over it. They're forgiven. They've moved on. They've let it out. They've healed. And that's this 3 of Cups. I've healed. I've grown. And they really just, there's a lot of talking. There's a lot of conversating. There's a lot of visits. Friendly visits. Flirtatious visits. This is good times. You're going to have good times with this person. This person is going to feel a little blocked. A little, yeah. The right person's going to be a little bit blocked. You're going to notice there's a wall between you and that person. They are shielded. Oh, we were talking about Vikings. Not that William Wallace was a Viking, but kind of, right? He was from Scotland. And yeah, he was a warrior. Funny how that really came in. So maybe this person is from Scotland. I don't know. Maybe this person has an affinity, again, like I said, for Vikings. Maybe this person has long hair. There's definitely a vibration about somebody with long hair. Okay. Or maybe somebody that is just a warrior at heart. Someone that feels that warrior vibe, that old school vibration. We talked about it. This person may have tattoos. But the right person is going to be a spiritual person. They have a spiritual path, whether it's Catholic, whether it's Buddhist, whether it's Christian, whether it's just believing in spirituality in general. The right person that you're going to be with is going to have a sense of a foundation of some spiritual connection. You know, this is not going to be someone that believes, like a scientist, in nothing spiritual at all, that when you die it's just black and you're gone and there's nothing. This is not going to be someone like that. So not an agnostic, not someone that has no faith in a creator, not someone that feels like the Big Bang happened and that's just how we started. You know, this is someone that believes in spiritual things. The gods of Valhalla, you know, Greek mythology, Egyptian mythology, the teachings of Atlantis, or the teachings of the Bible, okay? But they're going to have some faith, some system that they believe in, that there's a creator, there's something else out there. You know, you're not going to meet someone who's not spiritual in some sense. So you're definitely going to meet someone that has that value. You're also going to meet someone that has their eyes set on travel So this person may love travel. All right, so this person may inspire you to see different cultures. This person may also be of different culture. I really do think the long hair stands out to me. It really does. This person's got something going on with their hair. I don't know. Maybe it's just a lot of facial hair. But this person's hair, no matter if it's short or long, would stand out in some significant way. Okay? This person loves to be on the go. This person loves their car also, or is really into cars, I feel. So there's going to be a connection with you guys with that, maybe. But it's about getting in the car and going. All right? Just getting in the car and going. And so this is a spontaneous kind of person. But this person is also someone who values family and marriage and the traditional. Okay, this person values that. And this person values spiritual teachings. It's at a very high level. It has a very high value. This person is kind of serious. This is not a joker. This isn't Mr. or Mrs. Tell jokes all day. This person probably has a sense of humor. I mean, everyone pretty much has a sense of humor. But this person may kind of have a dark sense of humor. Interesting. So a more serious type, but not, serious to the point where they're just no fun at all. This person is fun and they have a quirky personality. Okay, so they're going to pull you out of your shell. But that's the person you're going to meet, and it's going to break your normal. It's going to break your normal cycle. This is not the typical person you would normally date. This person is different. This person stands out. This person is Cupid's arrow. They may even have an arrow or something tattooed on them. They may have the symbolism of arrows in their home and pictures, or there's some kind of symbolism of that. Maybe you have a Venus in Sagittarius or Aries. It could also just be they really stand for that bow and arrow, like Sagittarius and Aries. They just represent that, how do you say bullseye? They represent someone who's very intelligent, someone who hits the mark. This is a very independent person, and this person, if they had an IQ test, would have a very high IQ. This isn't intelligent, all right? You're not going to meet some little dummy here. This is someone who's very smart. Okay, and somewhat of a teacher. They could even be into teaching in something, or they're just a very good teacher, like they're good with kids, they're good with teaching others. So there's going to be an energy there about that. And they love to read books, or they're really into reading, and you wouldn't know that about them because they wouldn't say it, but they feel that, and they do that on their own. So they may have a little private library in their home, or they may be really into books, and they keep a lot of secrets. So there's a lot of things about this person that's shielded from you. There's a wall between you and this person. And believe me, there's more to this book than meets the eye. Don't judge this book by the cover. There's something very interesting. Give me another sign about this person coming into the singles' lives. Oh my God. You're not going to be single for long. Bottom of the deck is union. Okay, Cupid's arrow strikes. Then you have cathedral, which is Hierophant energy. Did come in reverse. This person would have changed their religion at some point in their life. It's like if they grew up Catholic, they're now a Buddhist. Or if they grew up Buddhist, they're now in Christianity. Or if they grew up in any religion, they're now not. They're just seeking their own spiritual path. But this represents a change of tradition in the religious upbringing. So there is going to be a change in their faith. They will have done a 180 from what they grew up knowing, even though they still value that tradition. But you're going to notice that they've changed, okay, from how they grew up. Again, this is also a confirmation that the person you're going to meet is someone who's already been divorced. So that is a detail I can't change. I'm sorry, I won't change it. Now, if you want to get technical and say maybe they weren't legally married, maybe they were just together for 5 years, they lived together, they had children, or they shared a home or whatever, you can do that. You can say they weren't legally married, but they were basically married. That could apply. But I will be honest with you, and I will be frank with you. The person that's coming into your life had been previously committed, and they have experienced loss and breakup. That is just a fact. That is someone who's going to be coming down the road in your life that I feel is the right person for you. You are going to be in union with them. Let's get another detail about this person's personality. Who's coming into the single's life? Courage. Reach for the stars. They have Aquarius somewhere. There is some kind of Aquarius tie. I've gotten like 3 or 4 Aquarius confirmations. We have courage, reach for the stars. All right. And even if it's not Aquarius, there's a connection for you and Jupiter, who is in the sign of Aquarius right now. So for all of the ladies, this could be that Jupiter coming into your life. It may not be the sign of Aquarius, but the fact that Jupiter is in there, Jupiter is bestowing a relationship unto you, and luck is on your side. For the men out there, this could be you as the Aquarius or a lady as the Aquarius. Or if it's the same sex, you know, it could be something like that if it's an Aquarius. Maybe you have a Mars in Aquarius if you're a gay relationship. But I'll tell you this, this person has Aries also somewhere, or you do, because this reach for the stars and he's taking a leap of faith, again, talks to me about freaking Aries. Okay, which is usually the jump, the leap of faith. Okay, so there is this beautiful energy here of taking a risk. Prosperity, have it all is down here. Again, talking about luck. This is the lucky cat. Down here we have teachers, share your knowledge. Again, talking about teaching or preaching. That's very interesting. Let's get a message about this relationship connection. What do the singles need to know? Oh my God, I looked up, I saw 77 minutes and 7 seconds. That is nuts. And what is that? Luck is 777. Ah, I looked up, now I see 111 people watching. That is so crazy. Ooh. I love you unconditionally. Wow, the person that's going to be coming in is just not biased. They love you for who you are and how you are. There's no way for you to have to put on a mask around this person. They're going to love your flaws. If you have stretch marks, they're going to love your stretch marks. If you have a scar, they're going to love your scars. If you have some slight wrinkles here or there, they're going to love them. Okay? If you have whatever little quirk, they're going to love it. They're going to fucking love it. There's nothing about you they're going to really hate, okay? I'm sure we all have quirks and there's things that bug us, but when it comes to loving you, this person is going to love you for exactly, authentically who you are. You don't have to change. Not the looks, not the aesthetics, okay? They just love you for that. Bottom of the deck, I couldn't let you get close to me, so they're going to be a little reserved, okay? So just be aware that they are reserved, and that's good. Maybe that's not your typical style. Maybe you like to be dating someone where passions are flying and it's romance day one. Or by the first week, you can't live without each other and you're around each other all the time. If that is your cycle and that is your norm, this is breaking up that norm. This is saying you're going to have to get out of that cycle because this person's going to take it slow. With the Hanged Man and the Nine of Wands. Okay, this person is going to be reserved. This person would like you to be somewhat reserved. Yes, let some chemical romance show up in this connection. Kiss, hold hands, date, write sweet things to each other. But don't be questioning and overthinking 1,000 things because they're not obsessed with you or because they're not love bombing you. Do not sabotage a connection because of that. This relationship is meant to start a friendship that grows and blooms and blossoms and builds. And I think for the singles watching me today, that's not been your normal. But that's what's saying needs to happen. That's what your normal is supposed to be. Interesting. Okay. Let's get what you should focus on. Ooh, take it lightly. We have a feather. Okay, what you should focus on is just being lighthearted, being open, being free. Don't have a heavy feeling. Don't feel like this relationship needs to be so serious so fast. Take it gently. Let it flow. Air sign also with the feather. So yeah, I do think an air sign is coming into your future here. And if not, Aries is just really prominent. But what you should focus on is by being not so strict with yourself, not so overthinking and not so heavy, okay? You need to just be lighthearted and take it as it comes, all right? Let's get a true love oracle. Tell me about this connection coming forward for the singles. Ooh, it's, oh my gosh, unavoidable. The elephant in the room is life is going to be renewed. Oh my gosh, life is just that phoenix, right? It's just reborn. You are going to have a new life, singles. A whole new relationship, a whole new life. Never will you have a caterpillar relationship again. You're going to fly like a butterfly. This is going to transform. And look, you got a double clearing card. So you got a double. You are, and there's a feather. Oh my gosh. Check that out. Talk about the signs. Okay. You guys may be attracted to smudging right now. I don't know. But these are both the same clearing. Okay. And believe me, you are going to clear out the old past and have the brand new. That's the love oracle that you guys are getting right now. Let's get a fortune cookie. What is your fortune cookie with what's coming for the singles in love? Bottom of the deck, no time like the present. Act now. Start bettering yourself today. The next one is let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And here you've got when one door closes, one door opens. Let it go. Let go of your past relationship. Don't carry the jadedness. Don't be vengeful. Don't think all relationships are like what you've experienced. Okay? You are going to be flying like an eagle. You are getting away from your old cycles. You're done. You're done. You really, really are. Singles, this time that you took out for your singleness to get you strong and to build you was beautiful. It was perfect. It was divine timing. But if you think for 1 minute that the singles watching me that connect with this reading, if you think that you're meant to be alone, maybe you have questions, maybe I am going to be alone the rest of my life, the answer here is no. Someone's coming into your life. Be careful for the choices that are happening because you're going to have more than one option. Trust your intuition and take the advice from this reading. Don't rush into it, but don't be a prude. Take it lightly. All right? There's no rush. I don't care how old you are. There's no rush. Respect yourself. But this romance will be blooming and blossoming. I love it. You guys are having a really good message. You guys may be creating a smudge stick right now. Maybe you're, doing some feathers in your hair, very Viking kind of stuff. Maybe you're just going to be decorating with that in the house. I don't know. Maybe you're doing dream catchers. Maybe you're collecting feathers in some way. Maybe you're going to find a lucky feather somewhere. Maybe that's going to be a sign. And I see 111 minutes. Boom. I'm sorry, 111 people. So yeah, you may go on a walk today, this afternoon after this reading and find a feather that maybe looks like this, or just find a very special feather. And that could be a message for you, feathers, that this reading is yours. All right, so what does Spirit want you to know about you? What does Spirit want you to know about yourself? We got the unseen card. Too much is hidden from you. Naivety. Okay, there's a lot that you're blinded by, especially when it comes to love. You have been naive. And when you go after these relationships that feel like a cookie cutter, it's because they don't show you everything. Okay? This is saying you need time, you need to kind of take a little longer in relationships, because what is unseen from you, what is hidden from you, always gets revealed. Unfortunately, then it's a little too late. Spirit says, understand that in all connections, there is the unseen. That's why you have to give yourself some time to see it. What's something you need to know about your desires, your goals right now? What is something you need to know about your personal goals as a single person? Ooh, the conchomancy. Conchomancy, excuse me. Seashell divination, wisdom of the shells. So something you need to know about your personal goals. You need to manifest more. You need to use divination. You need to call things into your life. Okay? Your personal goals and desires need to have a little magic. Okay? You're not putting enough magic into your desires. You're saying words of affirmation, but you're not making any magic. Okay? You're having vision boards, but you don't have any magic behind them. The advice for you and your goals is to get some magic involved. Bottom of the deck, honor the masculine inside yourself, respecting men and embracing the masculine divine. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate you. So again, a masculine may be coming into your life, or it's you embracing the masculine in you. Okay? But this is about yourself, and the underlying energy is being grounded, being strong, being wise, making good decisions, not being so indecisive, but being a rock. Own what you want in this world. Stop trying to throw yourself away for a relationship. Let's go ahead and see what transformation you're going to be going through as an individual single person. What transformation are you going to be going through? What does your next transformation look like? Spirit, please guide and direct me for the singles. What does this transformation, the clearing and the renewed life look like for my singles? Ooh, we have confidence. Don't let pride get in your way. Bottom of the deck, balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Trusting your intuition and not letting your pride get in your way. Leo vibe. You might have some Leo in your chart. But your transformation, I think, is more confidence. And your transformation is opening up because you've been very guarded. So a lot of you singles, you're coming from a very guarded place and you are opening up. I keep repeating myself. I'm so sorry. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? How about have you been letting what you feel firmly stand in the way of anything new coming in? This is a question that you're being asked based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of a full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you needed an end to a deadlock situation in life. It's developed like a brick wall. More love and more thoughts for the greater good are the solution to your blocked dilemma. If you have not been doing this as you should have been lately, this is the time to get and find balance between your needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. Self-esteem is good. Vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work on some magic. A friendship may be ending right now and a new one beginning. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be wonderfully bright times where people feel confident and show their talents. That's the upside. However, if you take note that the Leo full moon combination creates some sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks, Leo full moon is a time to release your pride. Oh my God, I got another chill here. You got the number 77. We got 77 likes. Right now, look. And there's 77. And we've seen this more than once today. You're getting a lot of sevens here. Be open to learning. Some of you guys have been too proud to be in a relationship, like no one's good enough for you. Stop. Some of you guys feel like you don't need anyone in the world. And that's good. It's a good place to get confident in and feel strong and independent, but don't get stuck there. You know, this is calling you singles to balance and have some harmony. Some of you guys are so blocked in your own little cage that you've not kept bad people out of your life. You've locked yourself in some kind of a jail. And it's saying, remember the lessons you've learned and grow from them. Be open and be wiser. This is about the singles becoming better, becoming wiser. Everything's not always going to be like the way it was. It's going to be better. You have a new chance and a new life, but you have to do things differently. Luck is on your side. Love is coming into your life. It's coming in spring. This is a time to find the perfect harmony and balance in your life. Perfect harmony and balance between work and pleasure, family and friends, singleness, and openness to new relationships. This is a message to get yourself out there and start dating again. Or just put yourself out there mentally and spiritually. Let the universe know, hey, I'm open. You don't have to announce it to the world. But it's about you getting back out there and opening up your heart and being brave and being strong and having the confidence. It's also a message to you that you don't have to pretend to be anything you're not to get the love that you deserve, because someone's going to come in and love you no matter how you look and no matter what's going on. That person's coming. But there is a big warning here, and I can't deny it. When you do meet this person and it starts on friendship, don't rush it. Enjoy and savor your dating. Let it go on for a while. Enjoy it. Take it slow. Don't rush into this. This is coming in time as it should. But you have to be the blessing to receive the blessing. You have to love and respect yourself to have the love and respect you deserve. And you need to have the patience that you want to be given to you. So there's a lot of reflection. We do have the Hermit card, Virgo vibes, a lot of soul searching and a lot of inner reflection. As a single person, withdrawing from love and being alone and on your own has created a lot of confidence and a lot of joy and a lot of good things in your life. It's given you so many gifts, but it's also isolated you. It's also kind of made you grow old in your own way. It made you wiser for the better, but sometimes it could be you get stuck in your old ways. So it's got its good points and it's got its negative points. You need to siphon the good out of this and start going towards a new goal with love, because I know it's coming in. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and give them their lasting bit of advice here. Let's get a message about work, because I know you guys, single people, you guys want to know, what about work? What about money? What about career? That's been the love of my life lately. You know, working on what I want to do in my life, working on money, working on all these things, personal goals. So Spirit, do we have any personal messages for personal goals for the singles? Ooh, storm warning, number 10. This is going to send you on a journey. So there's some kind of a sudden work move. Like work may ask you to move to a different state or a different city. So there's going to be kind of a transition with work. There's also going to be a complete new revamp of your own business. If you have one, like you're going to redo it, you're going to revamp it, or you're going to break out on your own. Okay? But there's some newness coming into your career, because this is like, there's going to be a tower moment. So expect the career to have a tower moment. Expect your money to have a situation I think is for the best, but nonetheless expect it coming in. Let's go ahead and just knock the negative one out first about your career and goals. So this is clouds are on the horizon in regards to your money or career. This card indicates a potential difficulty either in the external world or within your world. The difficulty is coming closer. And you might already start to feel the rumblings of potential problems all around you. The caution here is to be conscious, yet not fearful. The caution is also to consider what's going on and to look at the situation with calm clarity and to not get super emotional about it. Take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember that you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. So there is going to be some destruction on the way as far as career and money or work. It's okay. Take it with grace. You're going to get over this hurdle. Take it calmly. Remember, let those emotions and the stress come in and then go out. This will be okay. And luck is on your side. Do not forget the universe is going to help you overcome whatever hurdle is about to come through your way. And then here we have the journey, number 2. This is about movement, relocation, and travel. Pack your bags. The journey card is telling of an upcoming travel or shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation or a retreat or a class or a work-related trip. But this card could also signal a move of residence or job relocation or the uprooting of a job and the replacing of it. The upright position indicates that plans should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures that lie ahead. So anyways, expect change in your career. Things are going to change for the better. Let's get another card here for career. Give me another card, please. Ooh, lonely. So you might be working on your own. I do feel there's some kind of detachment. You're going to either stop working with a partner or you're going to be working alone on how to fix career and money. It's not like you're going to be getting help on the outside. This is a you thing, a you job. You're going solo. Somebody here is going to be flying solo. Bottom of the deck here is mending bridges. So it's going to be for the better. Okay, it's going to be for the good. It's going to be for the better. Whatever kind of distance storm is happening, it's actually going to bring you closer to your desires than taking you away from them. And let's get a message about your dreams and desires for money and abundance. I know you guys all have dreams. Spirit, what message do you want to give the collective about their dreams and desires when it comes to financials? Can we please have a message about financials? All right, so the card you have here is, ooh, new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. I love it. So this freaking tornado, the struggle, the hardship, you've been busting ass, or if you have to start busting ass, some of you guys have not been busting ass, but now you have to start doing it. So whatever this is, if anyone's been busting ass, it will pay off. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Wow, see, a lot of you guys are going to start a new job, like flat out. The tornado, the journey, the lonely, this is all you. In terms of work and career, you're going to be starting a new job. For others of you that own your own business, this is the start of a new business or the recreation of the business you've already had, and you're going to make it reborn. You're going to turn your business into something else. Whatever has been going on in your work life, this card heralds the start of new and improved work cycles. If you're unhappy with your current job situation, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question or query, whether this is work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is happening. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in a year or even 5 years from now. That will inform your best course of action. So now let's think seriously about it, because drawing this card suggests it's time for you to be more ambitious about whatever it is you want to achieve. It says here, make a proper plan and execute it well. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for studying or teaching. And don't be too controlling, and avoid anyone who is controlling. Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of the year and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list for your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead in concerns with work. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you will achieve whatever you set your mind to. So listen, friends, if work has been real shit lately, you need to work harder. If shit's not been going right financially, it needs a new plan, a new strategy. You need to get organized, and you need to put more of yourself into it, and you will achieve your goal. Maybe you have a goal of making $100,000 this year. Maybe you have a goal of making $1 million this year. Maybe you have a goal of being a billionaire this year. I don't know, and I don't give a fuck, but I'm just saying that will happen, but more work is needed. But at least you have a promise from the universe that luck is on your side, and good things are on the horizon. They're on the way. Whatever must be destroyed now is for the better, because something new and better is put in its place. By the way, before I end this reading, I'm looking at I like you, the I love you card. And under that is abundance. Holy shit. It says, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. I shit you not. And earlier you guys got that card that talked about gratitude. And to be actually literally with it. Oh yeah, that Sagittarius card, luck is on your side. It says literally make a list of what you're grateful for and do it every day. Abundance is coming in. I think for all the singles out there, you guys are really going to start working hard on business. You're going to start doing your affirmations. You're going to start vision boarding. You're going to start really putting the pedal to the metal towards your ambitious goals. And these are going to happen. So that's the bright side when it comes to cash, when it comes to career. This is going in a wonderful direction for the singles. And you're reorganizing and restructuring your life, especially for the ones that resonate with this whole reading. And when it comes to love, you've been so damn sexy, hot, and independent, grateful to be alive, happy to be single, that is calling in suitors. That is calling in relationships. They're not coming around tomorrow, and you're not going to get married like this year, I don't think. But by springtime, you are going to have options. And by springtime, 2 weeks into springtime, by the way, there is going to be someone you're going to meet that is going to be a new relationship, or it's going to feel like a new relationship. But it's a harmonious one, and it's going to really spin off of a friendship. So get ready for spring and get ready to spin off a relationship based on friendship, because that's really what's in the horizon for my singles that resonate. Aries and Aquarius, super positive in this reading. Sagittarius busted their way in here. Pisces was also here. And just the air signs in general, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if those signs resonate for you, awesome. There was a tad of Cancer also. But those are what's been on the board. I hope today this reading helped guide you as a single. I hope it gave you some insight on what's coming in for work and career. I hope it gave you some insight on what's happening for love. Get out there, be strong, guys. I love you. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my video if you haven't already. All right. And we'll be doing more singles readings, I promise. But to be honest, I don't think you guys are going to be single for long, okay? But I will keep doing singles reading. I love you all so much. Get out there, watch an awesome Viking show. There's a lot out there. I don't know, Vikings was really part of your reading today. So whatever. I love you guys. Love in life is a journey. Just keep swimming. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So much love. Bye, guys. Thank you, markers. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Bye, Patrice. Bye, guys. Aw. Bye. Thank you, markers. All right, love you guys.